This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Tuesday, October 15th, my husband's birthday.
Yay!
I'm here with Al, Brandon, Lindsay, and I'm Tori. Al says I look like a P.F. Chang's worker from 2060.
Yes. But
I really enjoy your outfit, Al.
futuristic.
All right, well,
it's
a big night for Democrats. 12 presidential candidates take the stage for the Democratic debate in Ohio. But there's one front runner who will not be there. Turns out Michelle Obama would easily take the lead if she were running. A new poll has her as the clear favorite among New Hampshire voters, leading both Elizabeth Warren and Joe Biden by 6 percentage points. So I want to ask this. Who do you wish was running from both sides?
I'd like to see Kasich. I like him.
I want Kasich too.
And
for
I don't know.
Republican.
I think on the Democrat side, it's time for our celebrity. Maybe get a rock Michelle Obama ticket.
Oh,
Who's beating that?
Dwayne Johnson and Michelle
Yes,
Obama.
who's
I was
beating
gonna say,
that?
since it's all entertainment now, why not be The Rock versus Kanye 2020? Like politics is, I mean, it's in shambles right now. So
Who would you like to see though, Brandon, for real?
let's see here. I mean, I like Elizabeth Warren, and I mean,
Well,
obviously,
you can see her. She's running.
but
Good news, Brandon.
who else is out there though? You know what I mean?
That's my main problem is that some star didn't arise over this whole 4 years of complaining about how Trump is so bad. I'm lost. But I do see on the Republican side, like hopefully Kasich will step up, right? People are wanting somebody who want more of a middle ground. Then they can look to Kasich. He did just release a book, so that's a telling sign.
He's
that
on
he might,
CNN all the
right,
time.
he's always on air. And then you have Mitt Romney, who people are like, you know, he had a really strong presidential bid when he went up. I mean, he ran for president. And I think the problem was that he was just against Obama, and Obama had the highest rating of likability than most presidents. So, you know, when you have those two, but if he comes back in, he always had this moderate view that was very, you know, forward thinking. I think so. We're just looking for, I think everyone is looking for a candidate now that Trump is in so much. And then you have Biden wrapped in his allegations. And then you have Bernie, who's going through his health issues. Elizabeth Warren, who people with money, Democratic donors, said they wouldn't vote for. They would just sit it out.
Yeah.
You know, you have a lot of polarizing candidates. So we're just looking for somebody who's going to meet the
You want
needs.
the superstar.
Right, of everyone.
I know.
And Michelle Obama.
Oh, is that all you want? The superstar of everyone? All right.
Second Amendment Oprah was the
Man.
ticket.
I mean, Michelle Obama, Oprah, I
Lindsay
would
is
go
hard to
hard.
please.
I would go hard. Well, the police officer at the center of the latest controversy, you guys remember the one who shot and killed Tatiana Jefferson inside her own home in Fort Worth, Texas, over the weekend, has been arrested on a murder charge. This is Aaron Dean's mugshot. Right now, he's out on a $200,000 bid. So I just kept refreshing Sean King's page to find out when is this guy getting arrested, because there would be civil unrest and riots if you didn't see an arrest. I don't know how he paid the bond. I'm looking into if the police union helped him out with that, but they did say they will help him with a lawyer and financial support, even though he resigned, which I don't understand.
And the family really said they be honorable. Her sister spoke yesterday, have integrity, and be committed to following through with this. They want answers, I think, like we all do. And her siblings and the lawyer spoke up. It's not just about this murder charge. Okay, that's one step that we usually don't take with police officers. We want this guy to get indicted because there's no proof that they have on either side. And the officer said, yeah, I looked at the video. We understand we need more training. It's way more than that. It's implicit bias training. It's deeper training about psychology that we really need in order to make sure we have the right officers in the right positions. And I have several friends that are great police officers, so I don't want to put this on everybody, but I really think that we need to take it more seriously other than a physically fit test to have people who are going to be policing our world.
Do you want an independent or federal investigation into this whole department in Texas? Because something with Botham Jean, something's going on, right? What would please you?
We've had 3 weeks. I mean, obviously the Botham Jean, but also the witness, you know, that was
Joshua
killed
Brown, that's
with
right.
With that drug deal.
With the drug deal, yeah.
You know, and then this, I mean, there's something going on in Fort Worth that needs to be addressed. And I don't think I'm going out on a limb by saying that, Brandon.
No, absolutely. I mean, not only in Fort Worth, not only in Dallas, but nationally.
Nationwide.
Like,
Well, let's just we can't do that. We gotta stay, because once you start going too large, I think people get too lost. But what do you think about Dallas?
But I don't care about other people, Al. I care about these people who are being murdered. Murdered by the people that we are calling that's supposed to serve and protect us. So I will keep it, for the sake of us talking right now for topic, I'll keep it to just these police departments. But like Tatiana Jefferson's lawyer says, if you think this is over, you have not been paying attention.
Wow. All right, DBL Nation,
Agreed.
what do you think? Very interesting. So this is crazy. A worker at Panera Bread has been fired because she posted this video showing how the chain's mac and cheese is actually frozen, not fresh. I know, Arash.
No.
What? But she's not upset, tweeting, there was no wrongful termination. I made a mistake, and I've learned from it. But what we want to know, would you still eat at Panera Bread?
No, because I wouldn't eat there anyway, because I don't like hospital food.
What do you mean?
That is the most bland.
Soup in a bread bowl? What's
You
bland
are.
about that?
You guys are so easily in it. First of all, why is everybody shocked that it's in a place? What do you think? There's an old Italian grandma just stirring, like, stay out of the kitchen, honey. It's a faceless, sterile corporation that makes sad mac and cheese.
Excuse me.
That's their job.
Some fast food places crack fresh eggs like Einstein Brothers bagels. I used to work at
That's
Dunkin'
your
Donuts.
bar
We
of
don't
fresh
crack
eggs?
We didn't crack fresh eggs. We put them
I
right
take
in
it
the
back. You are
microwave.
easy to please. I'm taking Lindsay to breakfast every
When you're in a rush
morning.
for breakfast,
Tap
you
me
have
in,
a gourmet.
Lindsay.
Look, go ahead.
Tap me in, Lizzie. Tap me in.
Better talk to me,
You
Brandon.
never had the turkey avocado BLT there?
No.
But does it bother
why?
you that it's frozen?
McDonald's is frozen. I see you come in. You
But
come in with
McDonald's
Dunkin'
doesn't play this
Donuts.
like we're giving you a home cooked experience.
Italian.
McDonald's is like get in and don't sit down, leave.
Dunkin'
I respect
Donuts
that.
munchkins. You eat Dunkin' Donuts munchkins. Why not have something healthy?
No, they play themselves like they're super healthy. They are not.
Yeah.
Their stuff is not homemade. It's made in a sad bag. They heat
That
up
is a
in
sad
sad,
bag. That is a
gray
sad
water. That water looked like. Remember,
I'd like to see your
remember,
meal
like you had to
plan
get in the
every day.
bathtub after 3 of your cousins. Like that's what that water.
It's old bathwater cousin water.
Yes.
Stop
All
Panera
right.
Bread shaming us right now. Let me live.
Let us know, are you okay with Panera? Are you yay, nay, or do you think it's just a sad bag?
It's a sad bag.
All right,
Junior sad bag.
Some fans are upset with a Washington Nationals pitcher. You'll never guess why. Daniel Hudson skipped game 1 of the playoffs so he could be with his wife for the birth of their 3rd daughter. And here's the healthy baby girl, Millie, Mazel Tov. But some fans are saying his first loyalty should have been with the team. So before we jump in, do sports stars have a right to take leave even during the playoffs? Yes, is my first answer. Go ahead,
Can I
Brandon.
go first?
Yes.
Can I go?
Yes, you're the athlete here.
Absolutely. Because if you think about it, what these people are what these athletes are putting their bodies through, the sacrifices, Al. Like we're talking about, if you're missing graduations, you're missing weddings, you're missing family reunions, so you can go out and play the game that you love. You're not doing it for the fan. Like it's the same as somebody who wants to take an extra overtime shift or pick up another shift. What are you doing that for? You're not doing it for the employer. You're not doing it for your coworkers. Who are you doing it for?
Yep.
Your family. So your family can eat. So this man wanted to be there for the birth of his 3rd child, and that's okay.
I agree with you
because at the end of the day, who's going to be there for you?
I don't
Not
know.
the fans.
I don't know.
Your family.
Brandon, I'll just say this. I mean, he's making a decision. Him and his wife, I'm assuming they planned this. I know you can't always plan it.
Yeah.
But they planned this. And this now their decision, Lindsay, is affecting a lot of people. Not only the players, but also the people in the organization. They have a chance to win a World Series. You get a World Series, you get a ring, you get some longevity. Everybody on that team is going to forever be able to sell their picture at trade shows 20 years.
Your wife during labor,
And
you would want to be there.
And we become numb to it, right? So we saw Isaiah Thomas, who was a Celtic, play right the day his sister died. We saw that happen with Kevin Durant when he played when his best friend died. And we expect these athletes to do that, but they're humans. You know, we all, and I know that, Al, you have done a comedy show the day that your father passed, and we talked about that. So that must be tough, but that also could be a way of healing, but it's not the fans' choice to make.
Right, I understand.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I'm just saying he's making a decision for a lot of people.
He missed game 1. He came back and pitched a heck of a game 2.
A heck of a game?
Bang.
A heck of a game.
Bang.
And also, let's fire up that Facebook portal. Do a little FaceTime.
All right,
Play the
I
game.
think he was right to do it, but DBL, let us know what you think. Well, it was just another walk for a man and his best friend when this happened. Floyd, a 190-pound Mastiff, got tired and needed to be rescued during an evening hike. He laid down and refused to budge, so the police department strapped the 3-year-old pup to a stretcher and carried him down
he's 3?
the mountain.
Yeah, he looks 33.
So here's the deal. If you don't know Mastiffs, they're wonderfully giant and gentle.
I grew up with a Mastiff.
Did you?
Yes, my stepdad, Jay, he had a Mastiff named Banner.
Named Banner?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I think Banner got up to about 180, 185.
And the
So.
Cleveland Browns mascot.
Yeah, it looks like the Browns mascot. And honestly,
yeah,
like,
they don't live long, and it's hard for them to actually breathe.
I don't know
and get
why
oxygen.
they're not hiking dogs.
No,
I don't know why they
not
brought the
move.
dog up. I have an English bulldog, and he lays flat after 5 steps. So I don't know how much this dog can carry around his weight,
look
but all
at
the way to the top of the
Floyd.
mountain.
And that dog, you look at this picture, it looks just like the Cleveland Browns offense. Just real lazy. And their fan base real lazy right now. Talk about
We
Panera
had
Bread
20
again.
points in the first
Talk
half.
about Panera Bread
We had 20 points in the first half. We're fine.
All right.
The refs
Panera
robbed
Bread,
us.
To the Mastiff, to the Cleveland Browns. It's all on DBL. We are live, and coming up, home renovation guru Ty Pennington is back with another show. He tells our own Sam Shocker how it will breathe new life into small towns. And you, the viewer, you're our 5th host. A losing Democratic candidate for president wants to take away tax-exempt status from churches if they oppose gay marriage. Your comments on the controversial proposal coming up next.
Hey DBL Nation, Kelly Schubert here with the DBL digital team. We're tracking all the breaking and trending news for you, but let's go to the desk and see what's going on with our host.
Kelly.
Hey guys, what's happening up here? Yeah. Do you mind?
Michael Loveland, how are you, sir? Always love when you write in. We're talking about the picture, missing that game.
Brandon, we have a question for you.
The athletes like Michael Jordan.
That's a good question.
It doesn't, it's his child. It doesn't matter who you are, it's your
Most
child.
crucial player to the team, and they can't win without him. So he's going to give up a game. The whole organization, all those other players, all the fans, everyone.
For my family.
Doesn't he have a responsibility?
For my
a large
family?
responsibility for work?
Because that's the same Michael Jordan that's going to have to miss that kid. He's going to miss that kid's first steps because he's at another basketball
Brandon,
game.
the baby's not
going
to remember anything.
I understand that, but it's
So
the
it's really
child.
for him, and
It's for your family.
I hear
At
you.
the end of the day, no
It
one
would be
cares.
nice. He's not performing
You're
the
antagonizing him.
birth. He's just gonna be in the waiting room anyway.
If he goes, this guy came back out and pitched a great
He'll be in the
game
birth.
too.
What if he's holding the leg
It's
and
a
they're in a water
7-game
birth and he's a
series.
I'm just
doula?
saying,
You
what
don't
if it's a
know.
guy
He's not a
You
doula.
don't
crucial to the
know.
team, like beyond this guy.
But he's crucial to the fatherhood of this baby
Yes,
too.
but he'll be there for that.
Yeah.
First of
Well,
all,
he'll be
this
there
team,
for that, not when
this
it comes
team,
out.
this team is paying for that kid's life.
You don't
That
think
kid's
your
gonna
wife
have
would want to hold the hand of
That
the
kid's
person
gonna
that
have
put
an
it in?
amazing life because of this team.
That's awesome. Don't you think you should be there for
No,
that
I don't
moment?
think you can just dismiss us like that's awesome.
That's
That kid
awesome.
never won for anything because of this team.
I think that's wonderful, but he'll never have another birth again.
A lot
And
of
he
people
won't remember
rely
it.
on this guy.
But his wife's also relying on him.
Yeah,
There's a lot of family members.
There's a lot of people relying on this
No, no
guy, but
neutral.
at the same
His wife
time,
is
the
too.
people who really matter to him are also relying on him. I don't
Look what he
like
says,
Michael
Terry
Loveland-
K. In the waiting
Okay.
room, no way. He'll be in the room, family first. I think he'll be in the water birth, doula, eating the placenta.
I thought it was team first. Isn't that their motto?
Welcome back to DBL. It's time for Fifth Host when we talk about what you're talking about. So let me get this story set for you. Two presidential candidates have set the stage for a very serious debate. So because of some new laws, Beto O'Rourke says that religious institutions, churches, synagogues should lose their tax-exempt status. They won't have to pay taxes if they oppose gay marriage. But Republican Pete Buttigieg, I think he's a Democrat actually, warns that this policy would only further divide our country. So DBL Nation, should religious institutions lose their tax-exempt status if they don't support gay marriage?
And Tory, Pete Buttigieg is a Democrat, but he's also LGBTQ.
Correct,
Yes.
but it said Republican in the prompter. He is
Okay.
a Democrat. I just want to make sure we all know that. Go ahead, Lindsay.
Okay, Lena from Facebook says, I think tax-exempt status should be taken away from all religious organizations, especially the ones that mix up in politics with donations. Just think of all the good this money would do for education and infrastructure. And I don't think we should decide how people should be religious or study their own religion in synagogues, churches, or anywhere. But I do think that we need to back up from that idea because we're going to cause further division in this country and really just make it really isolating for people who do have their own beliefs.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if Vicky agrees with you. Vicky says, people don't understand the reason why churches and religious organizations are tax exempt. It's because they offer more to the community than what they would pay in taxes. My church has a 12-step program, counseling services, and provides school supplies. Vicky, love what your church is doing. And I kind of agree with Lindsay on this one because it's one thing when it's businesses. That's one thing, how it's like, oh, you don't have to make a cake for someone. You don't have to make invitations. But now we're talking about people, and we're talking about churches, synagogues, mosques, when they're deeply rooted into their faith. I mean, that's now you're trying to go up against someone's faith, and I don't know. That's kind of a slippery slope there.
Yeah, I would make the argument that the church is benefiting from the community. If you're not paying any taxes, that means somebody else is. So if you're going to make rules that you're not supporting people in the community, but people in the community are paying for your lights and your water and for that property you're sitting on, I don't know if that's fair. Benjamin, my middle name, from Facebook says, marriage was instituted by God and the instructions are clear. Don't force the church to do something we all don't believe in. Call it something else and do it outside of church. I don't have anything against the LGBTQ community. Well, that's a good thing. That's good to hear. But I would just say this: the church, you know, is worried about their tax exemption status, and I mean, I don't think that has anything to do with God. This is about money, bro. Unfortunately, and look, if you're gonna take advantage and take the community's money, you need to take the community stance. And we've all decided that people in the LGBTQ community can get married just like anybody else. So if you're not with that, then give up your tax exempt status and then just discriminate who you want, but don't take my money.
Ooh, don't take my money.
Don't take my money.
Very nice. All right, our famous friend, get it?
Oh, that was
just joined Instagram. Raquel, what's going on?
Oh, that's right, Tori. This is the one where Rachel gets Instagram. Trying that out there. Jennifer Aniston is stepping up her social media game and bringing her friends along for the ride. She posted this selfie with her former co-stars Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, David Schwimmer, Matt LeBlanc, and even Matthew Perry. Jen captioned it, "Now we're Instagram friends too." And she's gaining more followers faster than you can say we were on a break, including her ex Justin Theroux, who's not only following her, he's commenting too. Now, her first post is iconic because it's the first time all 6 friends have been photographed together since 2004.
I just like your wink, Raquel. I thought that was very good too. What do you think about this? Friends reunion? You a big Friends fan?
I wouldn't know them if they walked into the studio right now.
Okay.
I don't know who's on Friends. I don't know what that show's about.
All right.
I don't know.
Let us know if you are excited.
I know it's something.
It is. It's a big moment in TV history. Does that help?
What was the big moment?
A lot of white people in New York, not a lot of black people. That's true. Coming up on DBL, home renovation icon Ty Pennington is at it again. DBL co-host Sam Shocker goes one-on-one with him to talk about his show that actually gives back to small businesses.
Are you?
We are live. So, Al Jackson, since you're not a Panera Bread guy, which, I mean, that hurts me. Give me some of your high fashion fast food places, because I feel like that's high fashion.
If I'm
fast food.
Well, yeah, it's a place that you can sit down. There's like this weird group of restaurants that's like not really sit down, but not really fast food. I feel like Panera Bread falls into there.
Yeah.
I feel like probably Boston Market falls into there as well.
Boston Market.
No, but I'm saying like those like it's not like
dinner,
it's
but
not like
really.
a restaurant where a waiter comes over to you, but like it's not really drive through.
Yeah.
If I have to
we
eat,
have
I
surprising
really.
facts about fast food. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
I think we're.
We also,
let's reach
in other news, we also have a Twitter poll. We want to know, do you guys think, should religious institutions lose their tax-exempt status if they don't support same-sex marriage? 52% say yes right now, and 48% say no. So let us know what you think, DBL Nation.
I have a Twitter poll. How about we have a Twitter poll on can Al Jackson finish his answer, please? Thank you. But you started it, and then you finished
Well, I had to get this in. I was told.
Yes, no, you did.
So, in case you don't know, tax exempt just means you don't pay taxes. It's important. People don't always know what that means.
Right, that's a big deal.
That one. Welcome back to DBL. Ty Pennington made his mark in the renovation world on Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Now he's helping entire towns thrive on Hulu's Small Business Revolution. Earlier, DBL co-host Sam Shocker talked with Ty and his co-host Amanda Brinkman, so they gave us a sneak peek on what to expect this season in today's DBL Spotlight. Ty Pennington and Amanda Brinkman, thank you so much for joining DBL. I gotta tell you, as a small business owner myself, I am so excited for Small Business Revolution. So, Ty, you are a renovation icon. I look to you for inspiration. How is the transformation process on this show different than some of your past projects?
Well, on the past projects, I mean, we are literally tearing down houses to the ground.
Well, then let's do it! Hey, bus driver, pull over!
With Small Business Revolution, it's really about saving a business. So we're adding things to it, we're sprucing things up, but we're definitely not necessarily tearing things down. The effect that you can have by revamping a business, it's miraculous to see the change, but it's also what's really awesome is to see the belief in themselves once they've gone through the season and you realize that they've got a grip of how their business is changing and a new way of looking and running it.
Yeah, I think the boost in morale is something that I don't think anybody but a small business owner could probably describe to you how important that is. And Amanda, I want you to give me the inside scoop on the town that's featured this time around.
Searcy, Arkansas, which is an incredible small town in central Arkansas, and we really fell in love with their sense of community. They give back disproportionately not only to each other, but they have a great number of nonprofits and are really passionate about the foster care community.
Wow.
So those families really step out and take care of children when their families can't.
Why was it important for both of you to be a part of this mission to help small town America? And I thank you just personally. I think it's so cool.
We decided to go out and put our money where our mouth is and actually walk alongside them and help them.
For sure.
I can't wait. And like you said, as viewers, we can really learn. So you also have this pay it forward mentality. But Ty, before I let you both go, I have to ask you about the book you released earlier this year. Did I hear you wrote it in 7 days? How did you pull that off?
I'm one of those people, like, if there's not any chaos in the room, I'll create some chaos just so I can figure out how to solve it. But yeah, it was a challenge because I wanted people to really get an idea of how extreme sort of my life has been. And honestly, you really got an in-depth look on sort of like inside my brain, which isn't always, well, clear.
Well, speaking of which, I have to thank you for being so open about having ADHD because, you know, I've worked with kids and a lot of kids who are diagnosed with ADHD and they end up feeling bad about it. They shouldn't. How did your ADHD benefit your career? How is it your superpower, so to speak?
The truth of it is like there's many years when my mom as a child psychologist was trying to figure out what I would be good at, and the one thing that I always went back to that I could focus on was either sort of solving geometrical puzzles or drawing. My advice to anybody dealing with those kind of challenges with the ADHD is let them go through whatever door they seem to be passionate about, because you never know in the end if they can use all those different paths that's going to lead to one incredible destination.
Wow, you both amaze me. You really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Ty and Amanda. I can't wait to watch Small Business Revolution on Hulu. Both of you have a fantastic day.
Thank you.
Yes, nice interview. Well, you can already nominate your own town for the show's next season. Just head to smallbusinessrevolution.org. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty Blast. I'm Jeray Banks, and today we're talking about a little coverage on the skin. Yes, you guys, I'm talking about my favorite product on my face, a tinted moisturizer. Now, I wanted to test out something new. First Aid Beauty recently sent me a tinted moisturizer that has a 12-hour wear on it. At least that's what they claim. So they sent me on one over, thanks First Aid Beauty, and I want to try it and see if it's actually going to wear up to 12 hours because, you know, I have a busy day here, and if it actually looks good. So while we're here, let's go ahead and try it out. I got my shade here in Rich. It's very fitting. And I have their concealer as well to try. Now, the concealer has a full coverage claim on it too. This guy is called their Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer. So I'm looking forward to see if these are going to stand up to my test. Let's dive right into it. Now, quick pause. If you wanted to build up the coverage a little bit more, you can use something like a dome-shaped brush or even maybe like a beauty blender. This one needs to go though. All right, keep it moving. So, this is looking pretty dang good so far. I'm loving the feel of it. Now, I used my hands because I wanted a really lightweight and skin-like finish. And so far, it's definitely delivering that. Now, I'm gonna take a little bit of a blending brush here. This is my Sephora brush. It's a tapered brush, and I'm gonna just use that to blend everything together. Notice this doesn't have any product on it. I just wanna use it to blend out any streaks or powders that might be sitting, or any streaks or lines that might be sitting on my face from blending with my fingertips. But so far, she looks real cute, guys. Now, to really take this up to the next level, I'm gonna try out the concealer, the Bendy Avocado Concealer, and see if it's really full coverage, because these bags gotta go. Oh, grrr. You can see a big difference too already. This guy has a really nice hydrating feel to it. It kind of feels like if you would have a concealer and an eye cream put together. Not like a tinted eye cream, but an actual concealer. So it's still nice and hydrating, and it just feels good on my skin overall. Ooh, she looks fierce. Okay, I see myself. You looking cute, Jeray. Go ahead, come through. So real quick, I'm just gonna finish this off just to make sure that I look nice and presentable. Give me just a sec, guys. Now that's some hard work. Now let me tell you guys, I love the way this feels already. Now the First Aid Beauty Tinted Moisturizer, like it said, it has a 12-hour wear, and I've worn it a couple days already and it feels amazing. It definitely lasts through the day, and you have a beautiful natural skin finish all day long. So if you're a lightweight wearer, or if you like lightweight makeup, definitely try out the First Aid Beauty Tinted Moisturizer and Full Coverage Concealer, because it's definitely made the slay list. Now, for more Beauty Blasted, make sure you guys are checking out everything on Daily Blast Live, or follow me at Jeray for the Slay on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those things. We'll see you guys next time.
Welcome back to DBL. We are live, and we do have some breaking news. Just so you know, Felicity Huffman has just entered prison. She'll be, again, she's been sentenced to 14 days. I don't know if she will serve the full 14 days, but she is headed right now, breaking news, she's off to jail.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yep. Tomorrow we'll have the breaking news. She just got out of prison.
She also has 1 year of supervised release and 250 hours of community service, so I think she's probably trying to get this started and done with, and hopefully she's remorseful at the end of all this.
Yeah, I think what we really want to see is, I think the villain for a lot of us here was Lori Loughlin, and the amount she gave, the bribery photos, and the idea of no remorse. That is just stuck in everyone's craw here, and I'm hoping she at least gets more than 14 days. Let's hope. All right, guys, we will see you same time.
I'm
same
just
place
really
tomorrow.
nervous about the 14 days. That's a long time. I hope you do your time.
We'll see you same
You only
time
serve 2 days, your first day and your last day.
Bye, guys. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow.